Hey y'all, so it's Alexa Money, y'all. This is part 2 to birthday trip gone wrong. So y'all, we gonna jump straight into it, y'all. We gonna jump straight into the damn video. So I left off on us about to get into it with colorful cheese ball, ball up denim, and lipstick, red lipstick. We gonna just jump straight on into it. The next day, y'all, it was a boat ride, y'all. So we left the club that night, bothered as hell because we didn't do anything. But then we went to the house, and I think we just kind of like, I don't know what the hell we did, like, but I just know the next day it was a boat ride. Next day, y'all, we had a grand old time on this boat ride. I'm about to let my girlfriend say hey to the thing.
Hey, Stacey.
So, I'm recording part 2. I just decided to do it today.
Oh, okay.
But you want to say hey to my people?
Yeah. What's up, chat?
So I'm gonna call you back.
Alright.
Okay. So anyways, y'all. So we went on this boat ride. We had us a grand old time. The guys was cool. Everything was fine. Y'all, we were so drunk going back to that Airbnb. Like, we had stopped at Popeyes and got us something to eat, and then we went to the Airbnb. So, like I said, when I tell a story time, I tell the whole truth. I speak on the bad, I speak on the good, I speak on the stuff that can be my fault. I speak on a little bit of everything, y'all, when I tell stories, okay? So, we went to the B&B, we ate our Popeyes or whatever like that, and Stories went straight upstairs to go wash or whatever like that, because she was tore. Like, she was so tore. Was she the one throwing? No, she wasn't throwing up. It was Ryder throwing up on the way back. But she went, me, my girlfriend, and Pink is still downstairs eating, and Ryder was downstairs at first, and then she went upstairs. So y'all, as we got done eating and we went upstairs, I'm looking for Ryder. I'm looking in the room looking for Ryder to see where she at. And I'm like, I don't know. She must be in the bathroom. I don't know. She must, because it's two. The Airbnb's had 2 bathrooms. 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to go wash. I'm about to lay down. Take us a little nap before I go to my dinner. And as I go in the room, I notice that my room door is, my bathroom room door is closed. The light is on, the shower is running. So I'm instantly irritated because, let me make something very, 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 very clear. Man, let me finish this little part, and then I just put it all out there. So basically, as the door opened, I see Ryder come out with a towel wrapped around her. Mind you, not me, my girlfriend came upstairs. So I'm like, before she even came out, I was like having a back and forth with my girlfriend, because I'm just like, she didn't even ask me. She didn't even ask me, can she wash in the bathroom? Like, she ain't, like, I'm kind of a little irritated. And so she heard me a little bit, and she just had left out the room. And let me just put this on the floor, because I don't want y'all to come off like, well, wow, that's your friend, whatever. Let me make this very clear. Like, we are girls. We all are girls. We all are comfortable around each other. If my girlfriend wasn't there, it would have been a different story. Like, you could have did what you did. Like, you could have used my bathroom, whatever. I know we was under the influence, but I had wanted to, because after I broke it down to her, she understood. Because I was coming from on some respect thing. Because the thing is, this room is me and my girlfriend room. You and Ryder is in one room, and then Story's got her own room. Story is in the bathroom right now, in their bathroom right now. So I would at least want a quick text to my phone or something like, hey, y'all downstairs eating right now. I was wondering, can I go take a shower? Or I'm drunk. I'm about to go I'm about to wash and lay down. Anyway, I can use your bathroom, washing your bathroom. I have no problem with my friends using my bathroom or anything like that when it comes to like an Airbnb or anything. Even my own personal, bathroom, whatever like that. I have no care in the world. But it's different when my partner is here. Yes, my friends is cool with my partner, but I don't want things to ever get too misconstrued and too comfortable. Like, I don't want to be to a point where you come around my partner wrapped around in a towel. Like, the thing is, we all are girls, but I want it to be that type of boundary line where it's like, you can be cool, y'all can be cool, I don't care nothing about that, but let's not cross no lines with you being wrapped around in towels. And because you never know, what if she would have went in the room and I wasn't in the room? What if she'd have went in the room and Ryder not knowing what's going on, not even knowing we out there. If she come out there and forget her towel and come out there butt naked trying to help her run to the room, or come out there a certain type of way, I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. Things could have went a whole nother way. It could have had, it didn't look right. And I was just on some stuff like, look, you know, I didn't like that. Me and my girlfriend did get into it because she was just like, you know, you tripping. Well, I'm like, no, I'm not tripping. Like, we was under the influence, so the way I'm breaking it down to y'all, I did not break it down to them at first. All they seen was me being irritated. Like, I was irritated because I'm just like, why are you taking a shower in our bathroom and you didn't ask me, girl? Like, this is me and my girlfriend room and you are my homegirl, and what you do in the shower? You wash and you're undressed. I don't ever want to be a thing where we're that comfortable with each other partners, where we're wrapped around in towels and we doing all type of crazy stuff like that. Like, we not gonna do that, boo. I'm sorry. And even if it was a boy, if I was dating a boy, that really would have went a whole nother way. Cause I'd have been like, oh girl, no, like we not doing that. So at first we didn't have this conversation because she left out the room, and me and my girlfriend got into it a little bit, and then I just had laid down, and my girlfriend was like, she got up and I felt her get out the bed, and she just left out. And left out the room. So I kind of was like just waking up like a few hours later, and I can hear giggling coming from the stairs. Like, I can hear all of them coming up the stairs giggling and having them a grand old time out there. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm about to just go to sleep. As I look at my phone, and she texts me, which is Paint texts me and was like, y'all okay? And then she said, child, when you get up, we got to talk, but we can text about it, about Ryder. And I woke up and I said, what happened? So then she was like, we set an alarm to 6:50. I'ma text it. I said, okay, I'm up. What happened? Cause what happened? I want to know what's tea, what happened. So she called me. Pink is in the other room right now. Pink is in their room. Ryder, Store, and my girlfriend is in Store's room. So she in the other room on the phone. Pink was on the phone, her boyfriend, and she basically, like, I guess told him to wait, and they called me and told me what happened. She basically told me that this is her side of the story. She told me, like, basically, she was in a room, and I guess my girlfriend came in there with on some stuff like, I'm tripping about the bathroom situation, and she had to kind of set me straight or whatever like that. And then she was like, oh yeah, Ryder said when you she was like, cause me and my girlfriend got into it a little bit. I kind of told her to shut up or whatever, and that's what my girlfriend told her. Like, I told her to shut up, and that's when she said that Ryder was like, she told you to shut up. I'm about to go get her up. I'm about to go say something to her. I'm about to go to, like, she made it seem like Ryder was on some stuff like, oh, I'm about to check her. Like, I'm about to check her. Like, what? Like, so in my mind, I'm like, huh? Alright, now strike two. It ain't gonna be on no, like, the first night it was you gonna slap the F out me, and then it was, oh, you gonna check me because I told my girlfriend to shut up. You gonna check me over my girlfriend? So I'm just like, hold on. So I'm in the middle of editing right now. So what I mean by, you know, like, I kind of got upset that she was, like, kind of trying to check me over my girl and stuff is because, mind you, now Friday night, it got back to me that she said she was going to slap me, which is what Pink told me. And then the other night is basically like her saying she going to wake me up, and I told my girlfriend to shut up. And I was on some stuff like, you my homegirl, like, you're like my sister, like, I grew up with you. Why are you saying all of these things? Like, why are you sneak dissing me this bad? Mind you, now, this is before I got the truth on what happened. I'm just going off of what was told to me in this very time. So that's why I was upset, okay? So she telling me, like, yeah, like the bathroom thing, like, she just talking about the situation, and she was telling me, like, what all happened in the room. So I got up and I went in the room with Pink, and I'm sitting on the edge, I'm sitting on their side of the bed, I'm sitting on the other side of the bed while she's on the other side, she's on the phone with her boyfriend, and I'm just like, so she was like, hold on. So she told me she was going to call him back. And then she just telling me the situation again. So while she's telling me the situation, they're in the other room. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you know what? Like, it's getting to a point where, one thing about it, I'm the type of homegirl that I can't hold back too much. Like, when something bothers me, it bothers me. And you can tell it bothers me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to say something because this is not us. This is not the type of friendship we got. We ain't got no physical friendship. We got to put our hands on each other. We got to talk bad about each other. Out of all my friends, Ryder is one homegirl that we is literally a reflection of each other. Like, that is my girl. So it never got to a point when we got this bad. So I'm about to figure out what's going on. Now, this is another point where I feel like I gotta take accountability. It's the way I came at her. It's the way that I even handled the whole situation. I just upset because I'm just like on some stuff like I'm on some stuff like, I know you ain't talking about me on this trip. Like, I know you ain't about putting your hands on me. Like, I'm tired of falling out with my friends. I'm just tired of it, y'all. Like, it's crazy. So I get up. And the room is right next to Pink room. So I go knock on the door. Matter of fact, I go twist the door. And I see that the damn door is locked. So in my head, Pink also put in my head like Ryder is like trying to be up under my girlfriend and up under my girlfriend friend a lot. So I'm just like, my mind is thinking all type of crazy stuff, and I don't even know why the hell I let this girl get in my head like this. But this is what my mind said at right now. I'm just waking up. I'm calling the days. Like, I'm like, what's tea, man? Like, what's going on? So the door closed. I'm knocking on the door. Y'all will irritate me, y'all. When I tell y'all, Ryder got like a calm, sweet voice. So her voice is real low and sweet, like. So I knock on the door. She told me some, hello? No, she was like, who is it? Oh, that set me up through the rise, y'all. I was like, oh, this bitch playing with me. Like, I started banging her. I'm like, open this door, open this door, open this door. So they're like, what? Like, they thinking I'm playing. So they opened the door. And I came in the room and I sat on the edge of Story's bed and I said, so what's going on? What's going on with y'all talking about me? That's exactly how, this is how I came in the room, y'all. This is how I came in the room. So Mariana, oh my name. So Mariana, we gonna pretend like this is the edge of the bed and this is me coming in the room. So I'm just like, yeah, so like, what's going on? What's going on with y'all talking about me? So they all standing like right here because I'm facing, this is them. They all standing right here and Story's in the bed and my girlfriend and Ryder is right here. So so I'm just like, yeah, so what's going on? So they're like, huh? They're like, huh? What you talking about? So Ryder like, what you talking about? So I see my girlfriend's face like, like she looking like, oh my God. So I'm like, yeah, so what's going on? Like, so what's going on? You said that you gonna come and wake me up and you gonna come and check me something about the bathroom situation because I said that you should have asked me, can you use the bathroom? And she like, hold on. Who told you that? Like, who told you? And I'm like, and you already said you gonna slap me in my face if I kept on, I was just letting out all my frustration, which is something, when I tell you, me and Ryder do not have that type of relationship where we get into it. Like, we literally do not argue for real. So like, this is like our first real argument. So I'm frustrated. And I can own up accountability. I was wrong. Like, that's not how we handle our stuff at all. So I'm like, what's going on with all this? What's going on with all that? And then she like, hold on. Who telling you this? Like, what happened? So I'm like, Pink. So she looked at, she like, hold on, Pink, because I'm getting sick of this shit. I'm getting tired of this shit. Pink, where you at? So Pink comes standing in the middle of the hallway looking like Winnie the Pooh. And she just standing right there like she was asleep, like she don't know what's going on. So she like, so what's going on? What happened? I said, well, y'all, the reason why I told them that it was Pink that told me this is because what else could I have said? First of all, it was 4 of them in the room. Pink walked out of the room and it was just 3 of them in the room when they was having this conversation about the bathroom thing. So come to find out, but as I get into the story time, y'all gonna realize what was really said and what really happened and what they was really doing in the room for me. That got ruined, unfortunately. But that's the reason why I told them who told me, because who else could I have said, oh, I put a camera in the room and I had a hat under your TV and I heard everything. What else could I have said, y'all? Tell me quickly. Thank you. Pink told me, I sure did, because one thing about it, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to tell you who told me. And because to be honest, y'all, I can't even sit here and lie and say, oh, nobody told me, because clearly they know who told me, because that's the only one that's been in the room that's no longer in the room with them now. So I was like, yeah, Pink told me that you mad about the bathroom thing and all this, and you could have asked me, and you said you was gonna slap me the night before. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And I looked at my girlfriend and I said, you weird as a fuck. You weird as a fuck. So I'm going up on her. I'm like, you in the room talking about me? She's like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, so I'm fussing with everybody. I'm fussing with everybody. So when I tell y'all, Pink is going off on no. Ryder is going off on Pink. Like, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of your lying. I'm tired of you keep lying. Like, where your phone at? Because I was like, she texted me. So that's when Pink, this is the part that threw me off. Pink was like, I didn't text her. So y'all, as they're having this debacle, all of us upstairs having this argument, Ryder asked Pink, let me see your phone, let me see the messages, and this girl came out her mouth and said, I did not text her. So Ryder said, let me see your phone, unlock your phone. Pink said no. This the thing. Everything is on the floor now. Why are you lying and say that you did not text me? Okay? And the reason why they're getting into this so bad, like real bad, Ryder and Pink, is because they have gotten into it before. I don't know if I told y'all the story time where they got into each other's face and they was like about to fight and all that. It was like one Orange Crush year. I don't know if I told y'all that, but like I said, I will be telling y'all that as well. But this is not like a new thing for at least them two, okay? So she texted me, and so Pink, Ryder was like, where your phone at? Where your phone at? Let me see your phone. I don't even know what, this is what Ryder telling me. Ryder telling me what her mind said after the fact, but I'm not seeing all this. I'm just seeing red. Like, I'm just seeing all this. So I'm walking, like, them two getting into it. They fussing and stuff, and Pink gonna blurt out and say, all right now, Ryder. All right now, I'm trying to be calm with you. And she should never said that, because after that, Ryder was like, I don't give a fuck. Get hype. I don't care. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Mind y'all now, the backstory, as I told the story time about how he got into it with Pink previous ex on the beach for an Orange Crush event, and how her and Pink was about to fight before. Like I told y'all, my life is a damn movie. I'm probably like, what? Yes. All of this is like, if y'all go look back in the old story times, I throw hints. I throw shit. Even if I'm talking about my friends, I do change their names up. But if it's one person that y'all keep noticing that keep coming in conflict, that's my cousin. That's who I keep talking about. So anyway, so yeah, they was about to fight before. So this is the second time this time they in each other's face. Like, they in each other's face. Like, I'm about to say the girl named Ryder all in her face. Like, oh, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you keep lying. I'm tired of you. Like, so I don't walk to the room now. I walked to me and my girlfriend room, and my girlfriend come in and like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So all I know is Stores is like she just went off because she not knowing what's going on. So she just blurted, like, she just like blew up, and she like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you acting. She talking about me, y'all. Oh, you acting like this, and we done did all this for you. We ain't even doing nothing in the room. We in the room blowing up balloons for your ass because she trying to surprise your ass. When she said that, my heart dropped. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm acting like a jackass. I done let somebody get in my head, and y'all in the room trying to surprise me. But I'm about to give y'all all of that, because I want y'all to like look at this whole situation from everybody's point of view. Basically, my problem with that situation was, if you know that they was in the room trying to surprise me, blowing up balloons for me, you was in the room also helping them blow up the balloons for me as well. Why would you ruin that for me? Why would you ruin that chance of opportunity of my girlfriend trying to surprise me? As I get into the story time, y'all gonna realize that I missed my dinner because of this. My birthday dinner, by the way, right? I didn't go out. Well, we went out, but it was nothing going on because I didn't know Charlotte closed. They closed at a certain time on that Sunday. So I didn't bring in my birthday happy, jolly, go lucky. Okay? But we gonna see as we get into this story time. So after she said all that, I was like, Stories, what the fuck is you talking about? I said, what are you talking about? I'm not even talking to you. What are you talking about? So me, her going back and forth, and that came to like an end real quick because she had to realize like, this is not even about you. This is about something totally different. And she apologized for even saying, like, snapping on me like that because she just was like frustrated. So we in the room, in our room, everybody in the room, and Ryder and Paint is at the top, in the front of the room, and by the TV, and like Pink is like walking up on her, like not Pink. Ryder is walking up on Pink like, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of you lying. You getting on my damn nerve. Blah blah blah. They like literally like this, about to fight. Basically, kind of like Pink like Ryder already kind of like poking her all in the face, like basically hitting her all in the face. And that's when I told Stories and my girlfriend to get up and just break them apart because I didn't know what to say. Like I'm just like, wow. All this stuff. Now I'm calm and I'm looking at everybody else results and blowing up. And so Stories took Ryder downstairs because she was fuming. And Ryder, no. I'm gonna get these names mixed up. Pink was upstairs and she just was pissed off and she just like, it's not even like that, like it's not even like that. Or whatever like that, like, and I'm just looking like it is like that. Like, you know, you told me what they were saying in the room, and it's like it was a big mess. What I mean by that, like it blew up and it is like that, is because you came back and told me that these people was talking about me in the room, knowing what they're doing in the room for me, but you made it about you again. And me being me, with these being my friends, my sister in the room, my girlfriend in the room, and her friend is in the room, which is somebody that I done built a bond with. I'm about to bust in this motherfucker and I'm about to see what's tea and what's going on. I'm not the type that's going to sit there and get up under a rock and not see nothing and have so much animosity and built up pressure, because Pink just kept saying, I didn't expect for Monty to go in the room and say anything. Now, you know damn way, and you was my cousin, you out of everybody know I don't play that. And I'm going to ask. And I'm going to see what's tea and what's going on. Okay? All right? Thank you. Blew up. And all I know is Pink and Stories got into it real bad. Because Stories was so pissed off because she like, how you let this girl come mess up. First of all, she messing up your birthday. She messed up your birthday. She basically messed up your birthday trip. She ruined the surprise, basically. Like, she was just so pissed off. She was like she's messing up everything. Like, something is wrong with her. Like, something is wrong with her. So Pink is in the other room hearing her while she's on the phone with her boyfriend. So she's hearing Stories saying something wrong with her. So she like, what the fuck? So I hear on the other side, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? And she going crazy. And she on the phone like she going crazy. And I'm telling my girlfriend to get her homegirl, because she like, I do this, I do that, and you. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So my girlfriend is taking her downstairs, y'all. So all I remember is Stories had took Ryder on a ride because she had needed to cool down. But before she took her on a ride, me and my girlfriend was in the room, in my room, and Pink is in her room, and she's on the phone with her boyfriend, and I'm like, before Stories got carried downstairs, what her name is? Damn, what her name is? Ryder had knocked on the door to basically see what Stories, like, is she coming? And then she had looked at me with tears in her eyes, and she was like, I can't believe you letting somebody come in between us. Like, you listen to other people. Y'all, my heart broke. My heart broke. And that's when Stories like, nah, man, y'all need to talk. So my girlfriend in the store like, no, y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk. So I'm just like, I felt like a piece of shit. When I tell y'all, I felt like a piece of straight out poop. Like, I felt like a piece of doo-doo. Okay? So, after they had went on their ride or whatever like that, they had got back. And my girlfriend was telling me before they even got back, like, you need to talk to her. Like, y'all need to talk. Like, I told you, your cousin is like, she hates you. I keep telling you, like, she hates you. Like, there's no way, like, this girl ruined your surprise. She ruined my surprise. I'm pissed off. Like, so Pink had told me and my girlfriend to come in the room. She wanted to talk to us. So she's talking to us, but she's kind of like when Pink explains stuff in riddles. Like, she don't really know what the hell she's talking about. Like, she don't know how to communicate. So she just like sounding like she all over the place. So my girlfriend irritated. My girlfriend like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? And what I mean by that, why my girlfriend said that, because Pink blurted out and said, yeah, like when Shoulder told me like she was like overspending, I told her I got her. And my girlfriend looking like, what that got to do with anything? Like, what are you talking about? That had nothing to do with the situation. So that's what I mean by she go off of the chart. Like, she go into stuff that don't even matter, y'all. So my girlfriend irritated. Like, she like, man, you tripping, bro. Like, you tripping. So she left out the room. I left out the room. And this is when Ryder and Stories got back. So we went downstairs in the garage, and Ryder's in the front seat, Stories in the driver's seat, and me and my girlfriend's in the back seat. So she's talking, and Ryder like explaining her side. She's like, I can't believe, like, you know, like, you had listened to her. You could have just asked me, you know, I would never do that. Like, you know, it's always been me and you. Like, I would never talk about you with the next person. That would never happen. At the end of the day, I came with you. You my friend. If you and her was the never, like, if you and her wasn't to work out, I'm going with you. Like, you already know how it is. Like, and when I tell y'all, I felt like per shit. And me and this girl was crying at the same damn time. Like, she was in the front seat crying. I was in the back seat crying. It was so crazy. I was crying, y'all. Like, my feelings was so, like, I knew I had hurt her. And I just didn't know what the fuck to say. I apologized to her. But that day had changed me. Like, it had changed me. Like, that's something that stick with me, because I was so hurt that I sat there and I let somebody squeeze in. But I'm thinking it's my cousin. Like, even though she done put me through so much, like, this girl have done me so dirty and have done me so wrong and have did the unthinkable to me, I still sat there and said, I don't think she'll make up something like that. And what really had hurt Ryder, when we was in the hallway and I was like, this my cousin, of course she's going to tell me. So that hurt her. She was like, and then you said that's your cousin, like you against me or something. I'm just like, bruh, I was hurt. Like, I was in that back seat crying. She was in the front seat crying. We ended up coming to a common ground, because we did talk and we understood each other. Like, that's the type of relationship me and Ryder got. Like, we could talk about some stuff and we could just get right back cool. But all in all, Ryder did not say that she was going to slap me in my face Friday. About the slap. This is what Ryder was basically saying when we all sat down and had a conversation downstairs. She said, you keep saying that I said that I was going to slap Lex that night when we left the club Friday night. If I said that I was going to slap your cousin, why didn't you check me about your cousin and tell me that I'm not going to slap her if I said that? Pink had nothing to say. Okay. Also, when they was in the room, she said that when they was talking about the bathroom situation, she said that she gonna wait till I get up because she want to talk to me. She never said that she was gonna come in there and did I tell you to shut up? She never had said none of that. So that was the whole thing. And Pink upstairs, she feeling left out because we all downstairs. We talking about the situation. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to get to you in a minute, because I'm really trying to hardcore get to an understanding with my real friend right here. This is my real friend, my damn sister, that, like, my fucking backbone. Like, this is our first real argument. Like, this is our first real argument. And baby, like, I have felt, when I tell y'all, I have felt like a piece of trash. Like, I just felt so bad that I sat there and let somebody just sneak in and ruin something. Like, try to ruin something. Like, it was crazy. So, we were supposed to go to we missed the dinner. All of that happened, we missed my dinner. We didn't go to the dinner, y'all. So the plan was that Sunday was the boat ride, dinner, and then the club. The dinner was done. It was too much going on. You got Ryder and Stores, and they saying they ready to go home, and they not going nowhere. It was so much going on. We talk, we downstairs, and we sitting in the front when we talking about the situation. And I'm like, well, since we're not going to dinner no more, like, we going to the club, but let's see if, you know, let's have a conversation. Like, so I text Pink, and I'm just like, come downstairs, we need to have a conversation. She texted me back and was like, if they're down there, I don't want to come down there. And then she texted me and was like, I don't think I'm gonna go tonight. How you acting like she said she feel like everybody against her, and I'm just like, everybody is not against you. Oh yeah, let me wind it back a little bit, because this is the part that had rubbed me like wrong all the way. While we're in the room, while we got them separated, while we got Ryder and Pink separated, Pink gonna come to the door and was like, oh, I ain't brung up what you had told Monty about me. So I'm like, huh? So she gonna say, Ryder was like, oh, what did I say? So she gonna bust out and say, oh yeah, you said something about I wasn't paying my half and I paid it. I'm like, that's not what I said. What I said was, I went and I told Ryder that you went on ahead and paid your half to Stories and my girlfriend. That's what I told her. I had to fix it up with her because you was too scared to do that.
So instantly in my head, I was like, oh, you about to get your head knocked between the washer and dryer. Now you want to put me in the middle and saying that I'm coming back when that's not even true. Ryder know that I told you that I already set things straight with the financial situation. But that showed me right then and there, when things looking very UGLY for you, you would let somebody drown. You cannot go down without holding on to somebody's feet and letting them go down with you. And those type of people is dangerous. Okay?
So that pissed me off, because it's like, you got so much going on to the point you gonna throw me up under the bus, trying to make it seem like I'm talking about her too. Like, we not gonna do that. Like, that's the type of person Pink is. Pink is like she needs some healing. Like, she really needs some healing. So she come downstairs, y'all, and that was so pointless, because we all downstairs, we trying to have a conversation. Like, Ryder is kind of like telling her feelings, like, from A to B. Like, she feel how it is. Like, she feel like this has always been a continuous thing. Like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, like, she feel like she kind of jealous of our friendship and stuff like that. Y'all, when I tell y'all Pink only responded back with like 2 words, oh, I don't dislike you. It's not like that. So I'm just looking like, that'll make anybody flip out. Like, that's like you texting a long paragraph to a nigga, and he like, and you like, oh yeah, I love you so much, but you do me so wrong. I'm tired of you messing me over. I'm tired of you doing me like this. You never have no money, and I'm tired of covering. And the only thing he gonna respond to and say, oh, I got money on me, I ain't broke. That's the only thing he that's exactly how she was responding. She's so hurt and so misconstrued about Store's response, about how Store's responded to her. She's focused on Store's, like, oh yeah, like, Store, like, I can't believe, like, and I'm looking like, so my girlfriend, like, they like, your whole friend is over here pouring out her whole feelings to you, and you're not responding to nothing. So I'm trying to come and clean it up, y'all. I'm trying to clean it up. I'm like, what she trying to say right now is this. I'm trying to step in and like, yeah, this is what Pink mean. I think Pink mean this. I'm literally like doing it every step of the way. And then I asked her, I said, are you ready to have this conversation? Even with my girlfriend and Stories downstairs, she said, yeah, I don't care. So she just like, she's not saying nothing. So I'm like, are you going to the club? She was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you know. But she ended up going upstairs getting dressed anyways. Y'all, the club we was gonna go to, it was nothing. That club wasn't talking about nothing.
The reason why I brought up, she said that it was okay for them to be downstairs, which they was already downstairs, is because at the end of the night when we got back, she went in the room with Ryder and told Ryder that I was putting words in her mouth. Like, mind you not, we all downstairs having this group conversation, right? And I asked Pink over 1,000 times, are you comfortable? Are you ready to have this conversation? She told me yes, but was responding back with 2-3 letter words, okay? And I'm filling in the blanks before she get her head knocked off. And I'm trying to like make the conversation be constant because she responded back with short answers, right? Which would trigger anybody, right? So I'm trying to save her, okay? Later on that night, she went in the room and had a conversation with Ryder. And she told Ryder she was not ready to have that conversation. She did not like how Stories and my girlfriend was downstairs. And I basically put a bunch of words in her mouth, y'all. Goodbye. So you mean to tell me you so-and-so years old to the point where you not grown enough to tell somebody, hey, I don't want to talk at the moment. Hey, I don't want to have a conversation when I ask you over 1,000 times. And if y'all not new here, and if y'all watch every piece of Storytime I got on here, and everything I said about Pink or anything, y'all will know something is seriously wrong. Y'all would know. I would never force a conversation out of nobody. Because I don't want nobody forcing a conversation out of me in that very moment, okay? But when I ask you something, you don't lie to me, okay? Just to go in the room later on and lie on me and said I tried to force a conversation. Well, thank God I did try to clean it up because you was responding back with 2 damn letter words. Okay.
Y'all, so we went back to the we had got us something to eat from this other spot. And then we had came back to the house. Like the mood was off. Like the mood was off. We went back to the house. We had a couple of shots, and to be honest, my girlfriend, she still surprised me with my room. Like she dressed it, she put balloons in it. She, you know, did her little thing for my birthday. But the whole mood was like thrown off. I was so irritated. I did not go to my dinner or nothing. I didn't get no type of apology or nothing like that. The next day we woke up, we went to get some breakfast before we got on the road. And Pink woke up and rolled out of bed with some pajamas. Her breakfast spot with her pajamas on, everybody else's dress. And you could tell her mood is just so off. Like we in the car on the way back to back to Savannah. It's just throwing off. But when I woke up that morning, I'm telling my girlfriend, I'm like, I just feel like I didn't celebrate the last day. I was like, I brought in my birthday kind of messed up. Like I was so sad. Like my girlfriend, she seen it all on me. She was like, I don't like that. Like I just don't like that. And I'm just like, bro, I just feel I'm so sad. Like bringing in my 25th birthday, I am sad. I was like, bro, all that happened on my birthday. Everybody done got into it. I done got into my homegirl because I'm thinking she's saying this and that about me. My cousin just now coming back around. I'm just ready to go home. We went back home. We dropped everybody off, and my girlfriend still took me out to dinner. To try to brighten me up a little bit. I still was sad, y'all. The next day I went to work and I sent an apology to everybody. Like, thank you. Thank you for coming on my trip. I appreciate you. And, I just want to apologize again, blah, blah, blah. I did thank Pink for coming, but I still was, like, feeling some type of way about her not giving me no type of apology. And the way she handled my birthday, it was malicious. Like if you just sit back and think about it, it was so malicious. And what I mean by that is, she sat there, and I'm gonna tell you, like, her birthday is in February, so the beginning of the year, this was around the time I was struggling, y'all. Like I'm gonna be totally transparent with y'all. Like I was barely working. I was working like 1 day to 2 days a week. I was barely making ends meet. Like my bank account was like almost to zero, for real. I want to keep it real with y'all. Like I was struggling bad. Like I was going through a lot. The end of last year, beginning of this year. Like I was going through a lot. And for her birthday, I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money to get no gifts. I didn't have the money to really go out. I didn't really have the money, the mental capacity for anything. And we still went to this place called the Char House downtown, and the food was so nasty. It was cold, and it just was unnecessary money. But I still felt like me showing up and still at least trying was not appreciated, because I didn't have no money for no gifts or nothing. So me showing up just wasn't appreciated. And because I think me and her was kind of into it then, but I still showed up for her birthday dinner and stuff, like me and Ryder went. And I felt like that was like a payback thing, because we do this thing when we get each other gifts around each other birthdays and stuff like that, celebrate each other. But I felt like since I didn't get her anything, she didn't get me anything, which she didn't. She didn't get me anything. And this one we was mad at each other, so I just had posted her one time and I said happy birthday, and she did the same exact thing to me, happy birthday, with a little heart. And she is one person that is going to do that tit for tat shit. Like, but the whole time I wasn't being malicious or evil about nothing I did. I was just mentally going through so much. And of course I was posting a lot, but deep down, y'all, I was not happy, y'all. I was going through a lot. Like, I was trying to make ends meet. Like, I had a lot going on. And that was around the time, y'all, I told y'all, that's when I made them story times about that boy. That boy, okay? Liar, pants on fire. So I was going through a lot. So I guess she did her stuff out of malicious intent, but I didn't. Like, I was like really broke. Not even like broke, but broke. Like, for real, like under a certain type of money, for real. Like, I was going through a lot. Barely working, trying to find a job. Like, it was so much going on. And I just feel like she just did that back to me, because it happened to her, but it didn't happen to, I didn't do it purposely. I really just was going through a lot. What else happened? So I didn't get no apology. So we had an all-white party that we got invited to, like in September for August. So we already had something coming up, like we was gonna see each other again. So we went to this all-white party, our homegirl all-white party, y'all. We had a great on time. We was together. All three of us was together, like nothing happened. We was drinking. But Ryder did tell me straight up, like, she don't think she wanna be cool with old girl no more. Like, a lot happened. Like, she said, like, she not gonna give her no more chances or whatever. But we still got together. We had us a good time. Went out after the all-white party, then we went home. But I still felt like a conversation needed to be had. What happened? Ryder went back and told her mama, not Ryder, Pink went back and told her mama. I told y'all, Pink always going to tell her mama any damn thing. She went back and told her mama that what happened on the trip. So her mama called my mama, my mama called me, and we all three of us got on the phone, which is Ryder, Pink, and me. And we talked, and I was so fed up. Like, I was at work. I remember this shit like yesterday, and I was just on the phone, and I'm just letting everything on my chest, like, because I was so tired. Like, I'm letting her know about everything. I'm just, like, on some stuff, like, I just don't like that. Like, you just came back around, and, you know, all of this got started up. Like, it was so much. I even let her know, like, what happened, like, in the past. I'm bringing up everything, because one thing about it, of course I'm going to bring up something that happened in the past if your behavior is still the same. But that conversation is a whole nother story. I feel like it's going to be a lot that I have to say about that conversation. I don't really feel like that right now, because mentally it's draining. You know, when you are attached to somebody that's mentally draining you, that's her. Like, that's my cousin, and I love her to death, and I know she's going to watch my story time and tell her mama and be upset. It's going to be a whole thing. But I do love my cousin. I love her. But also, you are so draining. Like, you don't have no accountability at all. And people have their times when they're done. When they're done getting used, when they're done getting stepped on, they're done. Like, I'm over it. Like, I don't know. So we've been on the break ever since August. And to be honest, the place I'm in right now, I'm working more, back in school. I'm getting myself together. That's why they always say, y'all, these trips, it's always Miami, but it's not always Miami. It's everywhere. It don't matter. It's everywhere. So be cautious who you give. And I give her so many chances, y'all, because that's my cousin. We grew up with family. Like, family supposed to be like thicker. Family supposed to be thicker than water, but It's not like that. Water is thicker than blood. No, it's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be what? Blood thicker than water, but it's not. It's water thicker than blood, because all my friends have showed me love. Even the ones I fell out with, they had loved me more than she ever had loved me. They have done more for me than she have ever had done for me. When I tell you, I used to call them girls. This one girl, I forgot what I called her, was my best friend, the best friend I was friends with for a long time. That's one girl I could have picked up the phone and talked to her about any and everything. Hey girl, I'm about to do this, I'm about to get into that. Come get me. But some people outgrow each other, and you just have to be okay with that. And people got to realize, as we're getting older, we're not going to look to our left and the right and it's going to be that same person that we knew 10, 20 years ago. We're not. It's not. Like, and like I said again, I love her, but some people is better off apart. And oh yeah, no, before I even turn this video off, another thing happened. After that, she texts me, before we got on the phone and talked about all that, she was like picking, because like that upcoming weekend I went out with Ryder and my girlfriend and whoever else, and she takes my phone talking about some old basically like, y'all didn't ask me to come out. Like, first of all, I don't have to ask you all the time to come out. Like, me and Ryder, we go out from time to time, all the time. Like, we don't have to be all of us all the time. And plus, you on lockdown, you can't really go away for real. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother story with that situation. But that's what happened on my birthday trip, y'all. The birthday trip was crazy. I had a good time in the beginning, but I did bring my birthday in on a sad note. I did, y'all. That was my first time bringing in a birthday like that. Like, ooh, I was distraught. I was. But tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about the whole thing. Just let it all out, y'all. Like, y'all know I don't care. Y'all know, speak y'all truth. And like I said, I admit it when I was wrong. And yeah, like, it is what it is. But I love y'all. Follow me on all my socials. Instagram is _.envylex_. TikTok is living like envy. The pop link is going to be in the bio. Pretty soon I will be uploading more new pieces. I got True Religion pieces. I got a lot of stuff that I most definitely can't fit no more, or I just never wore at all. But yeah, I love y'all, and y'all have a safe day. Merry Christmas. If I post this after Christmas, then it's still Merry Christmas, boo. Happy New Year's. But I love y'all. Peace out.